Monster Radio RX 93.1 and good morning everyone. It's a Riot Wednesday. Yay. We're already halfway through. You know, if you're the kind who likes to count down to the weekend, well, we're halfway done. Well, kind of. It's a midway point. So it is a Wednesday. If you're wondering why the songs are just a little bit or maybe a lot older than you were expecting, that's what it's all about. We've already posted our top 10 over twitter.com/RX931. And you can start sending in your entries. And we will be announcing it on air as well. Over, like on air. But that happens a little bit later on. Hopefully we get to do it soon. And but don't worry, you can always check out our Twitter account. It's already there. And like I said, send in your entries as soon as you wish. So Monster Radio RX 93.1. All right, so we've got our top 10 for today. It was a suggested top 10.
Okay.
It was sent in by, let me see here. I am Alantot. Thank you for suggesting the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but...
Okay.
I don't, obviously you're about to brag.
Yeah.
When you say I don't mean to brag, but...
Hindi naman sa
nagyayabang.
Nagyayabang.
Pero... So obviously, magyayabang ka.
Exactly.
But you know that little parang... Just so that hindi naman nila sabihing mayabang.
Yeah, exactly. It's
that
like
you're actually aware that it will...
What do you call that? What's that word? I'm losing it at this time in the morning.
What?
I hate it when you can't find the word for it. Later. Never mind.
You'll get to it.
Yeah, it's probably not that important to waste time over.
Let's give you examples.
Okay.
The top 10... I don't mean to brag.
Disclaimer.
Disclaimer. Yeah.
There we go.
I don't mean to brag, but yung sweldo ko in a month, mas malaki pa sa sweldo nyo in a year.
Whoa.
I don't mean to brag.
I mean, yeah.
But it's a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact of life.
I don't mean to brag, but I'm the most beautiful woman in the world. The universe, rather. Yeah.
Don't say that, guys. Only Pia can say it.
Only Pia can say it.
Yeah.
I don't mean to brag, but hindi ako ang iniiwan. Ako lagi ang nang-iiwan. Pero
yeah,
ganon.
That's true eh.
If you've never been left, you're always the one leaving people.
Yeah.
I guess you can say that.
I guess you can.
I don't mean to brag, but ang yaya ko may PA.
Wow.
So she has the option, pag inutusan ko siya, pwedeng siya yung gumawa, pwedeng PA niya.
Or iutos niya sa
iba.
iba.
PA niya,
exactly.
Hindi mo PA. I don't mean to brag, but eksakto yung pinost natin na sunset. Ikaw 3 likes, ako 3,700.
Wow.
Sorry. Well, if you're diba?
Malikes.
Yeah, if you have a lot of followers, obviously you're going to... Did you see that video na parang what it looks like when you have like 8 million followers?
No, I didn't.
And then you post something that's really awesome. As in like literally...
Yeah.
Yung notifications.
Yeah.
You see it really like scroll down super fast.
Yeah.
As in crazy.
No, but even like if you have a big following, whether or not the photo is nice, you know what I mean?
Ganun pa rin eh.
Aabangan nila whatever you post.
I don't mean to brag, but sasali dapat ako sa Mr. Pogi.
Okay.
Pero di daw ako pwede. Overqualified daw. Sorry! I mean, parang, look, we want this to be fair.
Exactly.
But if you joined, ano pa?
No
pa?
more. Competition's over. Exactly.
So we want naman something that's fair. We can't have somebody who's as good looking as you. Hindi pwede.
It's like something my dad would say.
I know, right?
It's very tito.
I don't mean to brag, but yung baby ko, kinukuha ng huggies. Yung baby mo, gusto nilang ihagis.
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 But my baby's for huggies.
Huggies. Pero yung baby mo, gusto nilang ihagis.
That's me.
Okay, so, and thank you to as early as now. Thank you to everybody for making I don't mean to brag, but trend number 3 in the Philippines.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so just keep sending in your entries over twitter.com/RX931. please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag I don't mean to brag, but...
Good morning, everybody. Bea here for the Monster News. And can I just say, before I do this news bit, this is one of like my dreams. I would want this to happen to me. Now, Marvel fans got quite the surprise Monday night when Ryan Reynolds and his wife, Blake Lively, showed up at an early screening of Deadpool. So the unsuspecting fans who thought they were just going to see a few scenes of the upcoming flick were also surprised to find out that they were getting the chance to see the entire film. So, Ryan Reynolds took to his Instagram and he said, well, that went well, surprising an entire theater full of people with an early screening of hashtag Deadpool. Thank you, everyone, and Vsauce for your help. So there you go.
It's nice because, did you get to see, so Ryan Reynolds posted a selfie of him and the entire audience. And Blake Lively did the exact same thing. Posted that exact same photo.
Okay.
And then encircled this tiny little head in the audience. And she was like, who's this hot girl right here?
Here, I see it. Yeah, so like after they showed up and surprised the crowd, he was like, I know we were going to show you guys some footage, but you guys want to see the whole film. Let's just show you the whole movie. So it's really cute. This is my dream. You know how Justin Bieber shows up in cinemas? It has nothing to do with that.
Well,
no, but fans surprising.
Yeah.
Because you're at a movie, you're relaxed, you're
the
excited.
stars
Yeah.
surprising
You're really
their fans,
just not gonna expect it. So
That's
it's
true.
really, really nice. And
Even the what's his face?
Gotta have,
Channing
like-
Tatum.
Yeah.
During
Yeah.
the XXL premiere.
did he?
There was an old guy in the audience who's just started parang nanggugulo and started dancing. So I
Yeah.
was like, get off the stage. Tapos
Yeah.
yung pala, it was Channing.
Oh, that's so
in
cool.
Dressed like
there
an
in
old
like
guy.
prosthetics.
Oh, that's so cool.
And then he started tearing out his like
His
face and
prosthetics.
then pretended to well, he didn't take off his clothes.
Yeah,
pero
yeah, yeah.
He started grinding against some of the ladies and it's like
Aww. That's
But like,
really
you know how like Daniel Radcliffe is always at the Comic-Cons?
Yeah, but like
Like-
but then he doesn't reveal himself, right? He
No.
just
No, there was just one time he did,
yung
diba?
Spider-Man he didn't at all.
Spider-Man, yeah, because he just kind of wanted
He
to
went the
enjoy.
entire time and people found out after he left na
After.
because
Meron
he
siyang
said
isa na naka-Boba Fett yata siya eh.
Mhm.
Tapos, like, he took a photo with one of the fans without the helmet.
I see.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well,
And wasn't there one time that he went as Harry Potter or something?
Did he?
I'm not sure. Alam ko yung Spider-Man.
I just remember the
it was
Spider-Man
Daniel
one, and
Radcliffe.
he didn't take off his mask.
Imagine. How awesome
That would be really cool. That was the Monster News. More all throughout the show. You're tuned in to the Morning Rush on RX 93.1.
TMR. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today.
Ooh, but before that, can I just say good morning to the class of 8 de Brito from Ateneo High, what is that, junior, middle school? I don't know.
That's high school, I think.
8?
Yeah?
Grade 8. Good
Grade
morning.
Good morning.
I'm so unused
I'm
to
so,
like
Yeah,
grade 10,
8.
grade 8.
I know. And just a couple of people. Do we have time for greets?
Yeah.
Good morning to at Paul Jeffries tuned in. Camilo is tuned in. The Noble Pearl, good morning as well. Favorite day of the week. It's right, Wednesday. At Homer Sweet Home is tuned in as well.
Hello.
At OJ Brazil is saying good morning, enjoy your day. And the other way around is live streaming. Good morning.
Hello.
There we go.
Okay, so we've got our top 10 courtesy of I am Alan Tot. Thank you, I am Alan Tot. Thank you, I am Alan Tot.
That was confusing.
Okay, the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but obviously you're bragging.
Yeah.
Let's start off with El Mitanyo. I don't mean to brag, but your sweldo is my tax deduction lang.
Whoa.
Hey, let's be honest. For some people, that's the truth.
For a lot of people.
Actually,
that's the truth.
That's a lot, yeah.
At saka yung with
You're
all
right.
the range of
Yeah.
sweldos,
Yeah.
somebody's sweldo will always be somebody else's tax deduction.
Yeah.
Kunyari lang. Super baba ng sweldo ni Bea. My sweldo will be her tax deduction lang. Pero your sweldo naman, Gino, could be my tax deduction
Yeah.
lang. And then let's
Yeah.
say Del sweldo will be your
yeah.
tax deduction lang. So it's actually super possible.
True. But it's no. Did you see that whole there's this article that's going around on Facebook now about how most of the Southeast Asian countries, their maximum tax, and these are like, first world countries like Singapore or whatever, Hong Kong, their highest tax bracket is lower than ours.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Na kumbaga, kunwari sa atin, ang highest tax bracket yata natin is 32 or 34%, something like that. Sa kanila, parang mga 22 lang.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Something like that. Not exactly.
So we have the highest?
Not sure with the numbers.
The numbers, yeah.
We like 40 or something.
No. We're only till 30 plus lang.
Okay, 40 na rin yun in my
Yeah,
in
like
my head.
mid-30s. Mid-30s. I know it's 32.
So we
yata.
have the highest. We have the highest.
Not naman the highest.
In the region.
In the region, I think we do.
Ew.
Yeah. Well, I guess like, unless you compare us to like China, but they're like a communist country, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Camilo says, speaking of, I don't mean to brag, but governments ask me for financial help.
Wow.
Wow.
And that's something else, Like, I mean...
Yeah. We're talking billions
Next,
here.
Next
yeah, because you
level
could be Bill Gates rich, but it's still different when you're talking about a government, because that's a it's something that runs an entire country.
Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but the brands you consider social are actually just pambahay in our house.
Oh, that's true.
I know of
for
certain
some.
brands.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if they're like Hermes or
Yeah.
Chanel, obviously not. Pero alam mo yung mga mid-brands
Yeah.
na a lot of people consider social.
Wala
Yeah.
lang.
There are some people naman who are like, wala, I don't really consider
Yeah,
that social.
that's so true.
Pero if you think about it, you know that like kunwari Hermes, they have like mga household items.
No.
Well, they do.
They do.
So, you can kind of, parang, for some people, it's ridiculous. Like, why would I spend like 20,000, 30,000 on a plate
Yeah.
or something like that?
I remember I was at somebody's house, really, really big, beautiful house.
Yeah.
And then I went to the bathroom and yung pang spray
Yeah.
was perfume. Sabi ko,
Like actual
Oh,
perfume.
like actual perfume.
Sabi ko, teka lang, di ba ginagamit sa
But it doesn't smell as
katondo?
good.
Which one?
Yeah, it's supposed to be on
Yeah.
skin eh.
It's supposed to be on
exactly.
skin eh.
Pero that was like the bathroom spray.
Kasi I remember, I had parang cologne before that I
Yeah.
didn't use. So that's what I used in the car.
Oh.
And I realized it doesn't
Yeah.
smell the same.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Papa Cologne. Remember that
Papa
brand?
Yeah.
Papa Cologne.
But yeah, because it's supposed to
Yung
really,
parang
like,
and I
set
realized
with your skin.
it doesn't
Yeah.
smell like perfume on a person. It's just basta it's different.
It's
not quite the same.
Oh, there. Our highest tax bracket is 32%.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And
But still, we're one of the highest. Like compared to like all these other countries. Now you see them run so well. They're governed so well. And their tax bracket is so much lower than ours.
Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but I don't need anyone to be happy. That's
great.
actually a good thing.
Yeah. It just means you can stand on your own.
Oh, and not that you don't need anyone. It's more like okay ka naman on your
Yeah.
own.
Now you don't need anyone.
You don't need, but
Yeah.
it would be nice
It
if
would
you had
be
someone.
nice.
It would be great.
Clara Tungol says, "Me English are those goodest on the earth."
Wow.
Wow.
I don't mean to brag. But me English
English.
are those goodest on the earth.
Wala talagang tumama ni kahit dalawang
know.
words na magkasunod. Wala.
Great.
Wala na, parang everything was just
Everything was just
wrong.
messed up.
Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but the president is on my speed dial.
Wow.
I'm sure people in government have that.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not really something that's super braggable. It just means you work.
Pero how many people can say that you actually have
that's
the
true,
president's number on
That's
your
on
phone?
true.
speed dial.
Yeah.
And his actual number, not the
Oy.
number of the
secretary of the,
or the whatever, or the office.
Yeah.
Obviously, you can get that. Lazy Boy Takyo says, I don't mean to brag, but lahat ng 53 pairs of rubber shoes ko, ako ang bumili. Walang galing sa Becky.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
To each his own.
And the top, I don't mean to brag, but comes from Joey got his tan.
Joey got his...
Got my tan. Kasi got my tan. Kaya sabi ko, got his tan. Sorry.
Joey got
Gusto ko yung inedit mo yung Twitter handle niya.
Ano kasi, alam mo yung binasa ko siya sa head ko na got my tan. It's not mine, it's his.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
Joey got his tan.
It's great.
Got my tan kasi.
The mind is
Like a
working.
last name na
Yeah.
got my tan.
I know, right?
But at least we know the mind is...
It's his tan. Don't you dare
Yeah.
take
I
it
know,
from
hindi ko,
him.
ayoko angkinin eh. Kasi sabi na niya eh, Joey got my tan. I was like, okay, so
Sayang
Joey
sa'yo
got
na.
his tan. Oh.
Sayang sa'yo na.
Ay, nako. Joey got my tan. Says,
It's great.
labo. I don't mean to brag, but yung hinahabol-habol mo, pinaiyak ko lang yan eh.
Oh.
Okay.
And remember we talked about this. I don't know if it was you, Gino, or you, Bea, but we were talking about like, alam mo yung when you say na parang, yeah, I'm going out with this girl, with this guy.
Yeah.
And then somebody goes, ayan,
Yeah.
niligawan ako niyan eh.
Yeah.
I think the three of us talked
Yeah.
about
Di ba?
it.
Yeah.
I mean,
It was
like,
for
it was
that
for
whole
what were we talking
frenemy.
about then? Yeah.
Frenemy. Kasi yung alam mo yung, okay, that's not necessary. That's
At saka,
unnecessary
matter.
information.
At saka parang, kasi ako I'm not interested in that
Yeah,
person.
person.
Pero apparently you are. Alam mo yun, may
Oo.
ganong something.
It's the equivalent of like kunwari
Di po masa sa akin yun.
Yun.
between us hosts, kunwari, you'll say na parang, oh, I'm hosting this amazing event that's happening in like a week. And then I'll be like, oh, what event is this? Blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah,
I turned that down.
I turned that down.
Oh my gosh,
Diba?
I have heard this.
Diba?
I have heard this. I have heard this. Ay, I turned that down eh.
Yeah nga eh. Oo nga eh.
Okay.
I'm busy
parang,
kasi
oh,
last
yeah.
weekend.
I'm so, thank you.
Thank you for the scraps.
Thank you for the
Yeah,
scraps
thank
that you,
Thank you for the scraps.
threw off of your table and
Yeah.
now they're onto mine.
Yeah.
Thank
Exactly.
goodness. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm so thankful that you're
Buti na
so
lang.
busy with your schedule that naulanan naman ako ng
Oo,
grasya.
ng blessings.
Yeah.
Thank
Pero
you.
it's
or yung
the
mga
same thing with
yung
ano.
mga, oh yeah, they handpicked me to be this ano. And it's like,
No.
So many people turned it down. And then you got it. They did not. Well, they handpicked you from what was left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's true. That's same thing with relationships. Diba?
Yeah.
When you're like, actually niligawan ako niyan pero, you know. Oh, but you're so bagay.
Or parang,
That's ganun.
or-
But you guys are so
Oo,
bagay.
But you know, that's extra sakit if you're really, really into the girl. Not because this guy just discard. Alam mo yun, pero because, you know how, kunwari you have so much respect for this girl.
Parang na-diss siya.
Oo, parang, loko ka.
Oo.
Alam mo yung
Yeah.
ganon?
Yeah, or yung tipong, you know, parang he tried mga 3 times and I turned them down. Alam mo yung
Yeah.
not just more than once.
Yeah.
And it's just like, okay, I get it. He really liked you a lot.
Tsaka kahit
You're
ano.
all that then.
And even if
bitch.
it's even if it's true.
Yeah.
Kasi sometimes it's really true naman. It's
Yeah.
just that parang you have a feeling na parang again it all boils down to the
Hindi, tsaka yun na nga lang.
the intention.
It's unnecessary information.
I mean, why would you say it other than
To make
You'll
the
rub it in
other
my
person
face.
Or
feel-
unless I think the only time that's ever justified is if, let's just say the guy was
cray cray?
crazy,
Yeah, or, there's something
or they
up.
did something, the guy or the girl did something wrong
And she's
while they were going for
and
the opposite
she's
party.
concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Concern.
Ay, yeah.
Ay.
Oo, di ba? May mga ganun.
Ay.
Yung out of concern.
Alam mo yung mga concern na yan?
Yeah.
Medyo
Very,
delicate yan
very,
eh.
very, ano.
Mali mo kasi, di ba? They're just concerned. So they needed to know na parang, just in case you wanted
Yeah.
to know, those are my sloppy seconds.
It's like a
ah.
heads up.
Oo, heads up. Dumaan sa akin yan. Hindi pumasa. Pero I
Exactly.
guess, for your level, okay na yan.
Pwede na.
Whoa! Okay, so the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but if you want to join us, go ahead. Tweet us, twitter.com/rx931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag I don't mean to brag, but in all your tweets.
Hi, I'm Gino.
I'm Chico.
Hey everybody, I'm Delamar.
Everybody know
I'm a monster. RX 93.1.
TMR. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today.
We go straight into it?
All right, thank you to I am Alan Tot for suggesting this. I don't mean to brag, but let's start off with Claro Tungul. I don't mean to brag, but I am the most, as in the most humble person in the world. Somehow it just doesn't work
Yeah.
that way.
no.
It's not.
No,
it
no,
just doesn't.
no.
It's like me saying I'm malambing.
Diba? It just doesn't work.
Super lambing kaya.
Pero yun pwede pa. Alam mo yung you can insist that you're malambing. Pero,
Sama ng tingin.
and Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but I never beg. I always get what I want.
Oh.
Good for
How
you.
very Cersei Lannister sounds.
Good for you.
No?
Yeah.
Good job.
Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but everything you're working hard for, I already have at birth.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Saya.
Yeah.
Well, I guess.
Good
I mean,
for
if
you.
you think about it though, like people who super work for money, and if you're born rich, then
It's your
you
you're
kind of
born
have
with-
Yeah.
everything that they're already working for.
It's not really unfair because
Yeah.
that's how it happened.
That's how the world is fair, is because it's unfair for
It's
everyone.
unfair to yeah, exactly. Ken Lester says, I don't mean to brag, but I can literally buy you, your friends, and this club. It's not yabang ha. You want to know how ba? Tara, kape tayo. Ay!
Right.
Nakakainis yung tara, kape tayo.
Kasi we might as well bring the others like that.
Okay.
I am Alan Tot also says, I don't mean to brag, but I'm actually a college dropout. But I have a Ferrari. You want to know how?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, Bill Gates could say that.
I know, that's true.
Mark Zuckerberg could say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but that tablet that you're bragging about, chopping board lang namin sa bahay.
Such naman. I don't think anyone will use that.
Chopping
No matter
board.
how rich you are, I don't
Oo
think
nga
anyone will use a
naman.
tablet as a chopping
Oh,
board.
pero that video,
What?
that like they were able to take a video of their dad.
Okay.
He was cooking.
Yeah.
Tapos biglang, so they were taking a video of him cooking, preparing to cook something. Tapos pagkita nila, he was using the tablet that they gave him as a chopping board.
What?
He didn't know that it was a tablet.
What?
And they were like, Dad, what are you doing? And they were filming it.
Yeah.
They didn't know that he was going to use the tablet. They were filming it for his cooking.
Yeah.
And then they were like, Dad, that's a tablet. I was like, oh, I thought it was a chopping board.
It's a glass
at least-
chopping board.
Well, siguro for him, parang, well, you know, some of the stuff going around now
Yeah,
are so fancy.
Ridiculous.
And
What?
he started chopping talaga and they were like, I can't believe
Sakit
this.
sa ulo.
Oo. And the whole family
Bubog na.
gave him that. Camilo says, I don't mean to brag, but I conquered a former colonizer. That's from a certain lady DJ.
Ay, nako. Si Camilo talaga walang patawan.
Alam mo yun, baka nagbe-breastfeed si Del, pero yeah, hindi niya alam. Entry na siya.
Ay.
Hamilcar says, I don't mean to brag, but my milkshake really brings
Brings
all the boys
all
to
the
the yard.
boys.
And you know what? No offense, but damn right. It's better
Better
than
than
yours.
yours. All right, Khalees.
I know, right?
But man, I miss having a good milkshake. Like a nice vanilla
Where
milkshake.
was that? There was one place na I told myself that if I'm not on a diet anymore, I
Was
would
it like a diner?
Ooh. Where are the good
You know,
milk?
best milkshake I've.
There was a diner before in Greenbelt, but they closed down na. But man, they had good milkshakes.
Okay. Oh.
Damn, I forgot.
And they had like
Oh.
this Angus beef tapa thing.
Okay.
Are you familiar with this one?
Is it like a burger place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I know that.
The
Oh
one-
yeah, I tried their milkshakes. And I'm
Right?
not a milkshake person.
It's so good.
Well, yeah.
I forgot.
It brought
Yummy.
me to the yard.
Oh, I think I remember. I don't know if this is the one, pero I'll lip it na lang.
What?
The one that used to be on the ground floor of your former building where you used to live.
Oh, here.
Yeah,
Oh.
that one.
Oh,
if I'm not
okay.
mistaken, I think they have really good milkshakes.
I've actually never tried their milkshake. Oh,
Very
yeah,
good.
that's right.
Diba? It's really good.
Right.
If I'm not mistaken pero I distinctly remember na parang, remember this, Chico. Once you're not on a diet, drink this milkshake. And then now I forgot.
No, but, you know,
I don't know if it's that one.
if
but,
I remember it correctly, I've tried that.
but there's a better
But
one.
this one, this other, pero wala na eh. They closed down.
Yeah.
So,
Oh well. I miss milkshake.
Milkshake.
I am Alan Tot says, I don't mean to brag, but it's just a fact. Yung crush mo, may crush sa akin. I hate that.
yeah.
I
That's the
hate
worst.
Tsaka hindi mo na kailangan sabihin eh.
Yeah.
I hate that. Tsaka lalo na kung friend mo.
Oo.
Kasi parang you're
Oo.
like, so near and yet so
Yet so
far.
far.
And it's like, what if biglang they like that your crush back? Do you deny them
Oo
just
nga.
because nauna ka?
Pero ano naman ang magagawa mo?
Exactly.
You feel so helpless kasi
no
parang
power.
alangan namang you go, no, wag kang pumayag. Eh parang what if they like each other?
Exactly.
Astro Boy says, I don't mean to brag, but I was 7 rows away from Nate Roos last night.
Oh.
And from Colleen
And
MIC.
congratulations to everyone
Yeah.
who got to win tickets to Nate Roos
Yeah, yesterday.
from RX.
And another fan entry from Colleen MIC. I don't mean to brag, but John Bon Jovi looked at me straight in the eye many times during their concert because she was in the front row.
Yeah.
Nah.
At saka you would really know pag sa'yo nakatingin.
Si
Eh.
Jam Bon Jovi.
Oo.
Jam Bon Jovi.
Homer Sweet Home says, I don't mean to brag, but wala kaming swimming pool sa bahay. Dagat lang. No.
It's in our
Mayroon
backyard.
ng
Yeah.
dagat.
That's a dream, no? To have a beach house.
Own,
like
Yeah.
you know, one of those like beach houses in Malibu. Yung the parang it's all
Yeah.
glass.
It's all-
and it's
yeah.
all white.
Oh.
And it's like just a community of
Yeah,
like beach
it's
houses.
just. I mean,
yeah.
the beach isn't that great
Yeah,
compared to the beaches that we have here. But imagine having those houses here,
Yeah.
and
Right.
it's so beautiful.
true la.
Arabin says, I don't mean to brag, but pag nakalaglag ako ng 1,000, hindi ko na pinupulot. Madumi na.
Nox.
Nox!
Who's that?
Ako na pupulot. Okay lang.
There's this, I think, like a Sultan of Brunei or something, that it actually, he actually makes more money just like parang the amount of time it takes for him to pick up a $1,000 bill or $100 bill. Pag if he picks it up, if he picks it up, he actually makes more money just like not doing anything. You know what I mean? Na parang
For the amount of time
for the amount
it
of
takes,
time it takes for him to pick up the $100 bill, he would have made
he
more
already
money
earned
already.
more than the $100
Yeah.
Oh,
bill.
wow.
That makes sense. I mean, he is the Sultan of
Yeah,
Brunei.
that's
Yeah.
true.
Pero imagine, no? Parang wala lang. It's so
To
surreal.
just swim in money.
Yeah.
Like Scrooge McDuck. And the
Puro
top.
gold coins.
I don't mean to brag,
Yeah.
but comes from Hamilcar and Cristiano Ronaldo.
They both say.
From Cristiano, I don't mean to brag, but I only eat French fries from France. Lumpia only from Shanghai. Belgian waffles from Belgium. Spanish sardines from Spain. German sausage from Germany. And lutong Macau from Macau.
Parang mali.
Parang mali na.
Parang mali.
Tsaka
Okay
feel
na
na feel
dapat
niya,
eh.
eh.
Kala
Feel na
mo,
feel
ah.
mo na.
And then from Hamilcar, I don't mean to brag, but I went shopping because I was bored. So I bought a phone, a bag, a car, and Honduras.
Honduras. Talaga. And
Namili na.
Honduras.
Namili
Matter
ng
of
bansa.
fact, okay, no? And Honduras.
I was
Yeah,
bored eh.
I was choosing between like Panama, Honduras, and Dominican Republic.
Yeah.
Siguro Honduras na lang.
Sige.
I don't have that much budget eh. So,
Tsaka, palaki ng palaki, no?
Palaki
I bought
ng
a
palaki.
phone, a bag, a car,
car and Honduras.
and Honduras.
I don't know nga where I'll put it eh. Okay, so
Stays there.
I know, right? The top 10. I don't mean to brag, but if you want to join us, go ahead, tweet us, twitter.com/rx931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag I don't mean to brag, but in all your tweets. And thank you to everybody for making us trend number 3 in the Philippines.
Thank you. You know,
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Hey, Del.
Hey,
Hey there,
Bea.
can you hear me?
I can hear you.
I can hear.
Can
I
you-
think I can hear Cooper.
Oh, we're having breakfast.
Aw, good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys
We're
doing?
doing okay. I think
all right.
we're okay.
We're not having breakfast like you are.
Yeah, we're not eating, but we're fine.
You're probably done with breakfast, right?
Yeah.
Ish, yeah, we are. But you know what I was thinking, Del?
Mm-hmm.
You know how we're talking about all these events coming up? And
Yeah.
one that I was reminded of, music festival season. It's coming soon because, I mean, it comes with the summer, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, you know, as much as, like, the summer season have their own outfits, there's also, like, the music festival OOTD, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's-
yeah.
Yeah. And it's all, like, really, like, tiny tops and,
Yep.
you know, short shorts. And basically, you know, you just have to be, like, ready all the time.
Yeah, you show more skin in the summer, and
Definitely.
especially during a music festival or something. There's a lot of dancing, a lot of raising of arms. Yeah,
And a lot of photos being taken when you're not aware.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Right? Because it's like you're so
Yeah.
in the moment and you're just like, woo. And then
And
it's like,
sometimes it's not
hey.
even a friend of yours. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not your picture, but someone else.
Exactly.
And you just happen to be in the background.
Exactly. And your kilikili is just there. And it's like people know you for your kilikili.
Exactly. Or they'll just say, who's that girl with the hairy one?
I know, right?
Right. Well, that's definitely a scenario you don't want to be in this summer.
Ever.
And ever, actually. That's right. And it's not too early to deal with that. Actually, you should be getting summer ready, right? For whatever it is, the music festival or the beach. And, of course, well, no better time to get facial care centers laser light hair removal, but now, because right now they're offering it at 50% off. I can't imagine, I can't stress this enough, because what you usually can get for the price of one, you get for the price of two.
Exactly.
So either you pay half, or you can bring along your mom, your bestie.
Your sister, exactly. And you can also, before that, you can also have a free consultation for any of your questions. So that sounds really great.
Yeah, especially because a lot of people are scared, or they may have lots of questions about the effectivity. Will it hurt?
Yeah.
How long will it take?
Exactly.
How many sessions? That's what the consultation is for, and that is already free. And then you get 50% off on the laser light hair removal pack. So, I mean, now's the best time to call Facial Care Center for their laser light hair removal at 892-7546.
There you go. Once again, you have a 50% off starting today up to January 23. So go check it out. Once again, 892-7546 is the number to call.
Cool.
Thanks, Elle.
Talk to you later.
TMR. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the top 10 for today. Do we go straight into it?
I think we do. Do we? Do we? Do we?
Yeah.
Okay. We do.
Thank you to I Am Alantot for suggesting the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but let's start off.
Song. I don't mean to brag. I know.
Which
That
song
John
is
Legend
this?
song. Tonight's the night.
I don't mean to brag, but... Okay.
Ooh.
Diba?
Yeah.
I don't want to brag.
Oh, nga.
I'll be the best you ever had.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Best you ever had. Ayun.
Yeah.
I don't want to brag.
brag.
Yeah.
I like that song.
He is bragging.
It's a nice song.
Yeah, exactly. Because usually it has to come from the other person.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't assume that you're the best she ever
Yeah.
had.
He did.
I know.
He did.
Let's start off with Memski. I don't mean to brag, but ako yung tipong friend sa barkada na pag hindi ako yung kasama, pag hindi ako kasama, hindi natutuloy lahat. But if it's the other people na hindi pupunta, parang tuloy pa rin.
Tuloy pa rin. But there are people who are like
Meron
that.
nga, ah.
Meron
Yeah.
talaga, no?
But I don't want to be ito honestly, I don't want to be that person. Kasi
Yeah.
obviously,
Everything relies on you.
you don't want naman na parang, what if hindi ka talaga pwede? I'd feel horrible na parang hindi tuloy dahil
It's such a
sa'yo.
responsibility that you don't wanna...
Pero
And
that-
it's not showbiz, ha? Kasi some people kasi they don't like naman na matutuloy the whole barkada without me.
Without them.
Ako kasi I'm seriously
Yeah.
okay with that.
Okay without it, yeah.
Just
Ako,
don't put that pressure on
Ang
me.
ayoko lang sa ganyan, FOMO. It's the fear of
Well,
missing
yeah.
out. Diba? Na parang,
Pero alam mo yung,
Yes.
lalo na if you have a valid reason not to go.
Oo.
yeah, like, kunwari, you have work or something.
Oo,
right?
I don't want the whole pressure na parang, sige, hindi na lang kami tutuloy. Parang, please don't do that. I'd feel so
Yeah.
guilty.
No, because imagine, like, let's just say your entire barkada is composed of people who work in call centers. And you're the only one who has a regular day job. So, obviously, your schedules will barely align. And para kunwari, 5 of them, nag-aantay lang na ikaw pwede. Diba? Ang hirap din eh.
And actually, when I think about it more, I think it depends on the group.
Yeah, I was just
Yeah.
about to say, no.
If you're super duper close to them, parang you don't want them to go without you.
At saka,
But if they're regular barkada, you're like, you guys go ahead.
But here,
it's a
just
big
leave
group
me here.
also.
Yeah. But if you're super duper close to them, you don't want them to go, because you don't want to miss out, but you're okay with it because you want them to have fun
Ako,
also.
if I'm super close to them,
Yeah, I'll feel bad.
I'd rather they didn't go.
Oo.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't want them to go without me. I'd feel so bad.
I would.
Really?
Mas malaki yung fear of missing out.
Of ano?
Pero if it's a regular barkada, not that you're not close to them,
Yeah.
pero like yung chill lang na
Chill,
barkada.
Yeah.
I would rather that they go without
I agree.
me. Rather than be saddled with a guilt.
My
Yeah.
college barkada were all of 4 people. Me and 3 other girls. So
Yeah.
when one isn't available, it's like, fine, you should cancel, you know that, right?
Ganyan, may ganyan ako. I think depends on the group.
And it
Depends on the group.
also on the size of the group.
Yeah,
Kasi like,
nga.
kunwari kami,
Oo.
me and my barkada, we're like
You're too big.
7 or 8. I am too big.
Uh,
We're like 7, I think 7 or 8 people. I don't want to do the math.
For the sake of the people na obviously cannot see us, I'm shaking my head in disgust.
Yep.
Disgust.
I'm shaking
Pero
my-
kung iba.
Ay, ibang kwento yun.
We're not talking about that.
We're not talking about that.
Walang fairness. No,
Not
but like,
fair.
because like there's, I think 7 of us ba? Something like
Yeah.
that. Ang hirap na
You're too many.
mahirap magkatugma lahat ng
Yeah.
ng schedule.
Exactly.
But
No, and I
what
think
sucks
rin,
is, especially with all the messenger apps now, you know how like after whatever lakad, it's all photos and they all photo dump it on your
Yeah.
group.
Yeah,
And
on
you're
your
like,
group.
I missed out on this.
that's
Yeah.
the part I guess depends talaga. It really depends. Super.
Yeah.
Like kami, nung nag-exchange gift kami, kailangan kompleto. 4 lang kami.
Malamang.
Oo
Kasi
naman.
kung may kulang na isa, wala
Yeah.
na.
But then one of them forgot the gift.
You know what's sad?
And it was my gift.
4 people.
And you know what's like
I
super
know.
duper sad? Can you imagine kung dalawa lang kayo?
Oh.
Tapos tumuloy pa rin.
Wala pa rin siya.
Ang labo na nun.
Dalawa lang kayo sa barkada. Tapos parang, hindi
go
ako
ahead.
pwede.
Yeah.
Oh, sige,
I'll
tuloy
go.
na lang kami. Kami, /ako.
Tuloy yung barkada. Mag-isa ka lang.
Oo.
We'll miss you
Tuloy, oo.
/I'll miss you.
Confusing.
You know what would be awful? Like awful.
What?
Alam mo yung barkada kayo, tapos hindi ka pwede, tapos tumuloy pa rin sila, and worse, meron silang sinamang isang tao na hindi naman part of the barkada.
True.
Parang to
Oo.
kind of like take your
Make
place.
up for it.
Ugh, I would hate
feeling.
that. Parang please.
No.
Huwag naman kayo magsama ng iba.
Yeah. I understand
Coming from, let's see here, Kiko Monster. I don't mean to brag, but I don't count my followers. I don't care. Hindi tulad ng iba dyan, nagmo-monitor ng followers.
Yeah.
Yuck.
And there are people talaga who like,
You know, we're
check
snooty
who
and very,
unfollows.
we're very snooty in different ways.
yeah.
Mamimili
Yeah.
ka lang kung saan ka
There are
snoot.
people who are snooty with clothes, people who are snooty with technology, like where they went to school, what kind of gadgets they have. There are
Yeah.
people who are snooty with social media,
With some it's
etiquette,
with
mga-
some it's money, with
Yeah.
some it's with smarts, how
Yeah.
intelligent you are, with some it's looks.
Usually
Yeah.
you're
With
snooty
some
with what
it's-
you're good at.
I guess
Kasi you
so.
have to be, when you're snooty, chances are you're on the top of that food
Like food
tree, that food
chain.
chain. Yeah, not tree.
Food tree.
Yeah, sorry.
What's that?
Sorry.
Gosh.
At
Saka
least it's not
usually-
trend of thought. Alright?
Ayun, si iba, snooty with language.
Ayan,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
grammar
yeah.
Nazi,
Grammar
diba?
Snooty with, pero kasi yung grammar Nazi na yan, it's so loose now na a lot of people who aren't actually good.
Nagpapakaano lang.
They're not actually good with their language, but they're grammar Nazis.
No, the real grammar na.
The real grammar Nazis. Ivan Berlongan says, I don't mean to brag, but you can only pronounce. Ito yung tricky sa ano to. Kasi yung entry has something to do with pronouncing a
word.
brand.
Oh, a brand.
It's a brand that I
You
don't
can't
know how to pronounce.
Oh.
Well, what is it?
What is it?
Audemar's Piquet.
It's the watch.
It's a watch?
Yeah.
Pick.
There you see.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah.
Audemar's Piquet. Sabi ko, ano yung nakapikit? Nakasara yung mata.
Audemar's
Audemar's Piquet. But you can only pronounce Audemar's Piquet. Ano ba, Piquet?
I have no idea.
Piquet.
Yeah.
I just know how it's spelled. I
Uy,
don't know.
Piquet mo naman yung mata mo. Magbibihis
Piquet.
ako. Uy, magtatanggal ako ng shirt. I-Piquet mo
Piquet
naman yung
muna.
mata mo.
Audemar's, may Piquet ka ba? Ay, wali.
Ay, tinan mo yung paan pag naglalakad siya. Piquet.
Piquet.
Nakakainis. Nakakainis.
I would think it's...
Nakakainis yung naglalakad.
I think it's piquet, maybe.
Piquet. Hindi, if it's
No,
French, it's piquet.
piquet.
Oh, if it... was bagay, no?
Piquet.
Yeah, piquet.
Di ba?
Yeah, all these designer
So,
brands.
Audemars Piquet.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's the watch brand.
Okay. So, according to
mga
Ivan
ka-level ng
Berlongan.
mga
Sorry na. Hindi ako familiar
Mga
sa...
ka-level ng
sa
mga
brand.
panerai.
Nang?
Panerai.
Hindi alam ni Chico.
Alam mo yung...
You were pulling off a Bea there.
I know. Ayun. Yung panerai.
Wait, it's not pig. It's pigay.
Piquet.
Pigu. It just looks like a Q.
Here kasi it's Q. Piquet, like Piquet ng baboy.
Pigay.
Pigay.
That'll do, pigay. That'll do.
3 little Piquet. This little Piquet went to market.
all the way home.
Yeah,
This little Piquet.
Pigay.
Oh, I always thought it was
stayed at
a
home.
Q. It was a G pala.
Baka naman it's a Q.
Well,
Dito
according
rin it's
to-
a Q eh.
Yeah. I'm sure, like, here, I'll show you the watch. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Have you seen this watch before?
Yeah,
No?
they kind of little do.
No? You're not a watch guy?
I'm not a watch guy, so
Okay.
they all look like watches.
It's a G. It's a G.
It's a
It's
G
a G.
nga. So
Yeah.
Piquet.
Pigay.
Piguet.
Pigay back.
Pigay back.
I think.
So you can only pronounce Audemars Piguet, but I can buy it.
Wow.
So pronounce all you want.
True.
Maybe you can correct me on how I
Actually.
pronounce the word, but however it's pronounced, I can buy it.
Yeah.
So for you, parang pumili ka, would you rather be able to pronounce the brand or to actually buy one?
But again, some people would be snooty about that.
That they'd
na
rather
parang-
pronounce it right.
Yeah, because parang, you
Yeah.
can pay for
Oo
school,
nga.
but you can't buy class.
Pero
Yeah,
kasi sa
ganun.
akin, mas there's a step up to the ones who can buy it.
Buy
Kasi
it, yeah.
if you just don't know how to pronounce it, all you have to do is somebody tells you how to pronounce it and you can pronounce it.
Yeah.
But the buying part,
You really
you
yeah,
can't.
You can.
Either you
That's so
can
true.
or you can't.
But I'm sure even the rich snooty people will be like, okay, whatever. So you can buy it. You can't even say it properly.
Say it.
Hindi,
That's true.
you can
We
do
can
that.
buy it and
You can
say
do
it.
that if you can buy it
Yeah.
and pronounce
Yeah.
it. Pero
Yeah.
kasi I'm talking about if you can only pronounce
Pronounce
it,
it.
but
Yeah.
can't buy it,
Can't buy it.
then there's a certain parang all I have to do is Google how to pronounce it
Yeah.
and done. What about you?
That's true.
Diba? You can't. You still can't.
Or there are also people on the other side na parang, puro designer. Yun lang alam mo. Yung mga ganon.
Or
You know
or
what
hindi
I mean?
naman bagay sa'yo.
Hindi naman bagay
You know, like,
sa'yo. May ganon.
The version for guys, I'm sure for girls it's like you own such a fancy bag but hindi naman bagay,
Bagay
sa'yo.
sa outfit
Sa guys
mo.
naman, yung when they see
Kotse.
like a really nice car, tapos parang ugh.
Naka-Ferrari ka nga,
Hindi
tanda
naman
mo naman.
bagay
Yung mga
sa'yo. Di ba
ganun.
mga ganyan?
Really, eh. Or diba the,
Yeah.
the first thing that comes to mind whenever you see like a really nice sports car, pustahan tayo, matandang pangit yan. Yung mga ganyan.
Wow.
Ay, akala ko yung yung malitang bird.
Well, yun din.
Oh my gosh.
No,
God.
people say that all the time. Na
What
parang
is that?
they get
You have
really
to-
nice cars to compensate for their little
It's
bird.
negging.
Maliit ang bird?
Yeah, they always say that.
You wanna say that again?
Tsaka si Bea talaga, maliit ang bird? Okay.
I established that already.
I was trying to go through it like really quickly. Tapos like,
In-enunciate pa talaga.
stress mo pa talaga. Maliit ang bird? I swear. We're trying to make pasimple here, you
Ano ba yung
know?
nilulusot na namin eh, no?
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Madali na ilusot eh.
I'm so sorry.
Trying to let it slide.
I've
you know?
never heard
Well.
of that.
Maliit ang bird? Good Lord.
Way to call attention.
I
to
know,
it.
right? Go ahead.
So from
Call
the
attention.
Whoops.
Colleen MYC says, I don't mean to brag, but in-invite ako ni Cameron McIntosh na mag-fan team. Pero sabi ko nga, try niya muna si Rachel Ann. Medyo busy ako eh.
Kainis. I don't mean that is the complete opposite. Like, ayan, blatant pasimple. Alam mo yun, there's a blatant
Tsaka,
pasimple.
hindi na siya humble brag. Brag na lang.
brag na
talaga
lang.
siya eh.
Oo. I mean, they wanted me to be fun team. Pero sabi ko, try niyo muna si Rachel Ann. Baka free siya. Kasi
Saka you know how, like,
busy
kunwari,
ako.
with pang sisip-sip, there's a pasimple
pasimple.
na magaling. Meron ding
Pasimple na hindi
pasimple
magaling.
na
Yep.
hindi magaling. Meron ding
Garapal.
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 Yeah.
Oh yeah, the levels of pasim.
Di ba? Yung kunyari, okay, pasimpleng magaling.
Sorry, can I read this one?
Oh,
From Rudy Villar. Good morning to him, by the way. Who sends us the pronunciation of,
Oh,
of
okay,
said
cool.
word. It's Audemars Piguet. As in, ihi ng bading. Parang napaka-glamorous bigla.
Wait, so walang S.
It's
Audemars.
Audemars Piguet.
Audemars. Pero ang feeling ko, kunyari, if I do buy that watch, Audemars.
Audemars.
That's a new one.
Audemars. Ang ganda na watch ko, di ba? Audemars.
Ang ganda lang na. I found it so funny na parang ang ganda-ganda ng watches bigla.
We just made it so.
We made it so jet.
Audemars.
Audemars Piguet.
Piguet. Ivan Berlongan says. No.
And he trails off.
Later.
Okay.
I am Alex E says, I don't mean to brag, but when I ride the jeep, I always try to pay like cheque, pero ayaw tanggapin ni Manong.
Tanga ka. Yun. Tanga ka.
Tanga.
Yun na lang yun.
So can you imagine
That's
putting
all.
there, like, ano ba? 3 pesos.
Pay to
Magkano
the-
bang jeep
I have
fare?
no idea. During my time, it was 4.
how
What?
much?
It's 8?
Yeah.
8 pesos?
8
Yeah,
pesos?
Jeep.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think UP would be like 6 or 7.
No.
Yes.
My Lord.
It has gone. It has become so expensive. During my time, it was 4 pesos.
It's 8.
No comment.
How much was it in your
It was piso.
My Lord.
It was piso. The ikot was piso.
No, it's like 6 or 7.
That's why it was so easy to pay. Kasi it's like alam mo yung
literally,
rounded
yeah.
off. You don't have to have
Parang
change. You
token.
don't have
Parang
to.
ganon.
Yeah. It's like a
That's
token.
so cool. Yeah, no,
It's
no,
crazy.
Tapos may student discount na yun.
No. Which one?
Di ba may
no,
student discount na yun?
the ikot is a different talaga from the Jeep
I think
outside.
that's why it's cheaper na.
Yeah.
Kasi precisely because it is ikot.
Because for students.
Tsaka may toki na, di ba?
Oh, yung
Before it's just
pabaliktad.
ikot.
Ah, really?
Yeah, pabaliktad
Okay.
naman.
Yeah.
Toki nga. There is Toki.
Yeah, toki and ikot.
Yeah, that's why it's called Toki.
I know.
Oh, okay. No, kasi you were like, really?
No, I didn't know that there was no Toki before.
Yeah. That was only like a couple of, during my college days, doon lang
Oo.
introduce yung
Kasi
Toki.
dati, it's ikot because it will
Just
ikot
go-
only one way.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Counterclockwise.
Aabot ka rin naman dun.
Counterclockwise is
Yeah.
Toki.
So like now, I guess they just decided that para it's a little
It's
faster.
so UP, no? To name it Toki.
Kasi it's so difficult
Yeah.
Kasi kunyari you're going to the
Mamadali
building
ka.
that's on your left. Iikot ka pa
Yeah.
all the way there, di ba? And the top, I don't mean to brag, but comes from Ivan Berlongan.
Ivan Borlongan said.
I don't mean to brag, but I honestly don't know what economy class is.
Wow!
Like, please explain. I don't know what that
I
is.
just remembered.
I don't know.
I saw something on Twitter. Parang pet peeve. People that make pa simple to take pictures of their tickets and then kitang-kita yung
First
yung
class.
First class.
First
Tapos
class.
parang my friend was like, di kayo na. It's like, you know what I
that's a
mean?
humble brag.
Humble
Yeah.
brag siya.
Ako pa sa'yo, diretsoin mo na lang na parang,
Na parang
hey,
first
I'm so
class.
happy I'm
Yeah,
in first
no.
class.
Exactly.
Here,
Yeah.
I know
Long
this
flight or-
couple.
Oh.
They always take a picture of themselves in first class. Yung like super expensive na
Yeah.
mukha na siyang bahay.
Yeah.
And it's like riding first class to ganyan. And I really don't mind it.
Yeah.
Kasi
Yeah.
at least
Because
you're not
honest eh.
at saka
Oh.
you're not
pretending that it's
pretending.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh.
And basically what they're saying is they're so thrilled to be riding
Yeah.
first class.
Yeah.
And I'm like, good
Masaya
for
naman
you.
talaga
Yung mga
siya
pasimple
eh.
kasi
Hindi ka naiinis,
yung
diba?
what they want to this little thing.
Oh, this
Yeah.
first
Oo
class.
nga
Yun
pala.
eh.
Yeah, yun yung
Yeah.
Kasi
nakakainis
the one I'm
Yes.
talking about, this couple, they're really like, woo, first class. This
yeah.
is so cool. This is so, and I'm like, I feel for them, and I'm like, I wish I could ride first
Yeah.
class too. And
Yeah.
you don't resent them
Because it's
kasi
not
they're so-
manufactured.
Yeah.
It's not, diba? It's kind of like, in general, people who are mayabang, if they're outwardly mayabang and you know they're mayabang, of course, they'll still irritate you somehow. But like, it's not as bad as yung mga pasimpleng mayabang.
Yeah.
Diba?
Yung mga kunyari. That's why
Yep.
there's humble brag, diba?
Yep,
Or kunwari, yung mga babaero na aminado silang babae because you already know at least if
There's no deception.
Oh,
Not
there's
that
no
it's
deception.
not that it's good.
okay,
Oo.
not that it's great, but like at least you know what you're getting.
Yeah.
Whereas yung mga no, I'm just a good guy, blah
Yep.
blah blah. Yeah.
No, it's the worst kind.
Exactly.
Mm.
No, I'm not I'm not in it to break your heart.
Oh,
Doesn't happen very often.
I only, yeah,
blue.
I really want to get to know you and
Thank you
like
to
your
Racel of
personal-
Cebu Pak. Thank you lang. Thank you.
What? Why?
See? For the longest time, talaga naman piso lang ang ikot. Thank you, Racel. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Ay, merong apektado.
Good
For the longest time.
Okay. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying.
Basta. Matagal na naikot ang
Oh,
piso.
it's 750 apparently now. But they don't
750.
give the change.
Okay.
That's so bad.
Well, what do you expect?
You don't always have naman kasi like 50 cents.
Yeah, no, fare now is 750 for the first 4 kilometers.
Somebody said 8 also though. Yeah,
Hindi, kasi nga,
commuters
they rounded
it
off.
up to 8. Okay, so 8, yeah. And then student discount. It's so it's 6
Pero
pesos
that's
for
a
students.
For
bad,
students.
that's a really bad way
That's
to
bad,
go about
ah.
it, no? Na they just round it out. Kasi round it
Yeah.
off. Kasi parang like, you know how like with caps.
Yeah.
They do also eh. And now, because they're so
They
spoiled,
assume.
They assume
Yes.
automatically parang...
No,
"Ay,
dapat
akin
alam
na
mo,
ba to?"
sa jeep, kantahan natin lahat ng Man in the Mirror yung mga manong jeep.
Bakit?
Wow.
Make that change. so that bigyan nila ng sukle. Nakainis eh. That's
Sometimes
not
I
right.
really want to kick
Yeah,
them.
Not
that's
fair.
Sometimes.
Pero yun yung mahirap when you're in a cab and they don't want to give you the change.
Yeah.
And it's like, hey, hello.
I know.
It's like, how do you ask for it?
Ako, I ask for it.
I know you
Where's
do,
my
but
change?
sometimes they get mad.
They
I
get
hate
mad,
it when
eh,
they get
oh.
mad.
Subukan. 3 snaps ko siya.
Ayun. I'm just gonna say it because, you know, he's my friend and I have the right to do so. Si Jorel Calixto, during his time, it was 125. So it's not so
Merong
bad.
25? It's so
Yeah.
weird.
Hindi kasi kunwari nga ngayon, 750.
Why would you make it so butal?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
difficult.
125 is so weird. Parang, I would say siguro 150.
Yeah.
Pero 125, it's so
125.
weird.
So hard.
I
to
can't
do that.
imagine paying 125. Parang like, ito yung
Okay.
ano. Or you pay in ano, in like,
Or
one,
like-
well, yung 1 centavo coin.
Coin. Or
Yeah.
what if kulang ka? Like, alam mo yun, di ba? Parang you just have 1 peso. Do they turn you away?
No,
Or-
you'll go down before you get to your stop. So, maglalakad ka. Baba ka na dyan. Kasi
1 peso lang.
kulang ka ng 25
25
cents. Kailangan mo maglakad.
Actually.
All right, so the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but if you want to join us, tweet us, twitter.com/rx931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag I don't mean to brag, but in all your tweets.
You know,
Okay, wait, I just need to call somebody. Toot, 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 toot. Kring, kring. Kring, kring. Hello, is this the U.S. Embassy for Hot Mamas?
It is not. Sorry, wrong number.
Oh,
I'm fairly sure that this is the U.S. Embassy for Hot Mamas.
No.
no.
No, I don't think
no.
so. Hey, guys.
Hey, Delamar.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I just realized it's almost Game of Thrones.
I know. Hey,
Hello.
I heard, who was it who was doing the news on that? I think it was Karen. It was Bordy.
Yeah.
Karen Bordador was doing the news on Game of Thrones. So when is it premiering?
April?
April?
Yeah, so summer. I know it's always summer eh.
Oh, yeah. Around April or May, diba?
Summer
Last
na.
year, April eh.
Yeah, I think it was April 2.
April.
April,
Yeah.
something like that.
But
But
winter
this
is not coming. Summer
Yeah.
is coming.
Yeah, we never have winter here.
I know.
And diba, unlike the characters in Game of Thrones, you know, they have the luxury of layering and, you know, covering their fat up in wool or whatever.
Tayo hindi eh.
Ay,
Wala
eh.
Wala.
Dapat naka-short shorts tayo eh.
Short shorts! Nagsi-short shorts ka ba?
Oo naman.
Ikaw?
Yeah.
Oh, well.
At home. And you wouldn't want to see it.
No, I wouldn't.
Because they're not called short shorts. They're called boxers.
Oh, they're
Si
called
Del ang
boxers.
ma-short
Ay,
shorts.
di ba yung
Hindi.
towel shorts?
Towel
way.
shorts pa nga.
Hindi. Sobrang tagal na nun, no?
Oo. Alam mo yung minsan yung parang feeling mo yung suot ni Del na shorts. Yung alam mo yung panglinis ng salamin.
Yun.
Ang iksi nun.
Yung binibenta sa kalsada.
Oo, alam mo yung non-streak, yung hindi kahit oily yung salamin.
Alam mo, hindi ko na
Microfiber,
hindi ko
yun.
sinasabi sa'yo, doon ko talaga pinili yun.
Ganon
ganun,
ka-short.
ganun.
Yung shorts ni Del.
Hindi, alam mo, I really would love to wear, the you know, skimpy clothing again. Like
Wait, you sa lagay na yan, hindi pa skimpy yung clothing mo?
No, I mean, obviously, since I've been pregnant, I've been covered up, you know.
So
I
wait,
don't...
do you actually admit to the fact that prior to you becoming pregnant, you were wearing skimpy clothes?
Yeah, when I was in tip-top shape. I mean, it was, you saw me. I had, one time you were recording something and I had this parang hanging shirt.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Can I just say, okay, no, I saw Del, I think one of your birthday celebrations, and I was just just like, wow, she's so fit.
It's amazing how you still remember these things considering it was me.
Yeah, no, I wasn't. You guys didn't remember meeting me, actually.
Wait a minute, when did we meet you?
Yeah.
No,
but
2 years ago.
2 years ago. But you guys were kind of happy when we met.
That was a euphemism, kind of
Kind of happy.
No,
but yeah, Del, I saw you and I was like, wow, she's so fit.
Remember when that birthday when Chico was supposed to go somewhere and he ended up going to your house instead?
Oh yeah, when I had to drive
Let's
in.
not. No. We're not going there. We are not going there.
December 2014.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you were
I
there.
met you there, yes.
How come you didn't say hi to us?
She
You're
was
so
much
suplada.
nicer then.
I
She was
did
much
say
nicer.
hi nga.
You're so suplada,
You don't
grabe.
remember lang.
Inirapan niya tayo eh.
Grabe si Bea.
No, I was super shy. I was like, ooh.
No, pero
Hindi,
you know
alam mo,
what
it would never come across as shy.
Yeah, with your face.
Oh, with your face, you're so
Oo, eh.
suplada
Hey,
eh.
Chico said, I look like a nice person.
That is Chico's biggest mistake.
Bea, you know he lies, right?
No. I really actually thought. Nung mga early days.
I thought.
Nung mga early days. Hindi, pero just I just need to tell this story. Way back when we just first started hosting, kami ni Del. One of the things was that she would really say it. Na parang, pants only.
Ito yung mga conditions ni Diva Mar.
Oo, parang before,
Diva
you could
Mar?
never get her to wear a dress to a hosting. As in,
Right.
no way. Unless unless like
Until
like
hell freezes
gown
over,
or
mga
something.
ganun,
Tapos, like when she's, during the peak of her dripping sexuality. Na parang, grabe, it was so fascinating to see how confident she became. Na parang, you want short skirts? Okay, fine.
No?
Di ba yung sobrang lumabas yung confidence, sobrang like, you want skinny jeans? Go.
Go.
How skinny do you
eh.
want?
You want no clothes? Go.
Oo.
No, I really have to say that there is a sort of confidence
Diba?
when you are the best version of yourself. I mean,
Exactly.
it's not really about being fat or being thin. It's knowing that you're confident in your body and you're healthy, diba? And most of the time, I don't know.
The way you say body talaga, in your body.
Ano ba?
Parang wait, alam mo kailangan kong palitan.
Hindi,
yung background.
alam mo yung pag sinasabi niya na best version of your body, meron siyang, hindi mo naiintindihan, merong subliminal message doon eh. Yung, best version of your touch my body.
Gadel. Can you hear us
Gumagano
ba?
eh.
I mean, can you hear the song that's playing in the background? No?
I can, a little
Okay.
bit.
You can. Just say body.
Body.
Yeah,
Oh,
no?
yun eh. Tsaka
Body.
B-A-D-E-H eh. Body.
Body.
No, but it really does count a lot when you're at your best, diba? What you think is your best. And a lot of it has really a certain type of weight. Kasi, let's face it, it's not about being fat. It's not about being thin. It's about feeling
Being fit,
confident.
diba?
Being fit. That's what it is. And, well, I'd like to be that again. And I think I will be heading to Marie France very soon. Actually, I think within 2 weeks, I'll be back in the center and trying to...
malamang yan, you'll go to the basics again.
Yes.
At the very start, you go to the basic treatments like FMS, which is the fat mobilization system. That's where you like get rid of the unwanted flab.
Yes.
And then paired with a physique inch loss, na it will tone naman your skin and your muscles and as you are losing the weight.
Right. And again, there will be no working out, no fad diets for me. It's just really
No surgery.
non-invasive. It's slimming down in a healthy way and gradual. That's what it is. And changing how you eat again and just getting back into shape. I'm looking forward to it. And for everybody else who might want to do that for 2016, now that we just started the year, go ahead and take advantage of Marie France's 10 pounds in 1 month plan at 50% off. So get this until January 23 because it is half the price. And then maybe, you could be summer ready by March, diba?
Right.
So call them up now, 894-2639. That's 894 Buddy.
Touch my
And the struggle starts slimming down. Call Marie France today.
Thanks, Del.
And hey, Del.
Hey, babe.
You know what? I cannot. I was just telling Chico the other day, I could not believe that my batchmate got engaged.
Oh my.
And, yeah, and she flew to the States and she got married there. Like, it was really, really quick. So we were all just like, wow, she's married all of a sudden. So
Is that time of the that time of your life where all people around you are
yes,
starting to get engaged?
Yeah, get engaged, like
Oh
here
my.
and there. It's like they're, you know how you just see it on your news feed. I'm like, oh, that's an engagement ring. Oh, I know this person.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I think I will be a 2016 bride.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
I know it was supposed to be earlier, but we moved it to the latter part of the year for a very good reason. And actually, that's just good for me because there's more time to get ready.
Yeah.
You know.
That's so true.
Yeah, most brides obviously want to look good on their wedding day, and there's a lot of preparation, and part of it is, I mean, you will obviously go for a really great gown.
Yeah.
But one of the things
The makeup, the hair.
but I mean, great skin is great skin, right?
Yes.
And that's something that they can't take away from you.
Exactly. Like, like makeup artists, they always say that their number one tip is to try to have, takes care of your skin. You know what I mean?
Right. And for brides, it's not just the face, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
It is the kills.
I know. Are you the type who will want to wear a bustier on
Yeah,
your...
I do
diba?
want.
Ako rin.
Because I think you look slimmer that way. I
And
don't
you
know.
look so, you
Yeah.
look such a beautiful
Yeah, that's so
female,
true.
diba?
That's
Pag
true.
naka-bustier ka.
Yeah.
Whether you have boobs or not, basta you're in a bustier, tapos figure hugging.
Yeah, it's
But,
nice.
Yeah, but kaya lang, of course, you're gonna expose your kilikili. So if you're going to be a bride, or it's your prom,
That's
diba?
coming up too, like Feb. I think that starts already.
Right, or it's your 18th, it's your debut. This is one of the things that you may want to check out. Of course, we're still talking about facial care centers, 50% off on their laser light hair removing program. And if you call them now, you can get it at 50% off, only until January 23. So that's this Saturday?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
that's true. And aside from setting up all the waxing appointments, you can just set one appointment, which is like the free consultation, and go once and that's it,
Right. So you do the whole program, and they'll tell you just how many times, depending on your kind of hair.
Yes, exactly.
If you're hairy or not. But it's a whole program. But after you do it, the whole thing, then you're done. So
Exactly.
again, call Facial Care Center today for the 50% off on laser light hair removal program. Call them at 892-SKIN. That's 892-7546.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Bye.
TMR. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. I just realized something.
What?
I promised you
What?
that I would...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Friends.
Friends. I think it's friends.
I think we've made it
I
clear
think,
by now.
by now.
Yeah, friends.
OMG,
Pero
I
sa
love
mga-
it so much.
Sa mga umaasa pa rin dyan sa 90s love team.
Yeah.
At least you have that song to cling on to.
yeah.
Yun na lang. So many people loving this
yeah,
song.
Can I
Look
just
at that
say,
rain of tweets.
I know.
He just said, nasa tono pa si Chico.
Hi. I'm always in
There's a
tune.
barrage of tweets.
I know, people are going so wild.
Grabe. As in,
gosh.
tingnan mo si Reese.
LSS pa more.
Reese Love's mom. Thank you for playing that Chico and Del song. Sana next week ulit.
Yes!
Hashtag 90s love team.
Oh my
Hashtag Chico and Del forever.
I love it. I love it. I'm
And
so
I have-
happy. I'm like super smiling.
Nox, lock on status. Wala ba sa iTunes to? Chuck, number 1 agad to.
Ay, for sure.
Oo.
Ay,
Kasi
nako.
parang grade school pa lang yata sila.
si Mati Baby. Lesson learned. Never go to the bathroom when you know it's a riot.
I know,
Never.
right? I know.
Gawin ng pang background daw ng top 10 natin.
Talk about love. Yeah.
Ay, nako.
Miss Ruth, we all know they're not talking about romantic love, right?
It's more like friendly
Friendship,
love.
you know.
Friendship love.
Best friends.
Nakakatawa. Alright.
Uy, pero ano yan?
Si
It's
Mickey
like,
John, grabe, lumagpas ako sa bababaan ko sa sobrang focus ko sa kanta.
I get that. Oo.
Ay, nako.
I didn't even know that it was over. I was like, more.
di ba, it was
More.
very Gino was saying, I sound like Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
You kind of
You
did.
do
You
actually, yeah. In
kind
like
of sounded like
his
you,
music and lyrics,
Yeah.
ano.
And this was pre-auto-tune, so we all know.
Oh, of
Oh,
course.
of course.
Hello. Auto-tune. You know, the most we would filter is like, siguro a little bit of reverb.
Ay, super ka!
Hello, auto-tune. That's for amateurs.
Exactly.
That's for amateurs. I mean, for like, di ba?
Oh my
Alright.
god.
Okay, so there you go. They've had
It's
your
great.
fill
It was
of
wonderful. I really
stardom.
enjoyed it.
They actually got a voice coach for us
They did.
to make sure we're in tune.
Good voice coach.
Yeah.
Are we lovers or are
we
best friends?
Talk about love.
Oh, baby,
Na, na, na,
talk
together.
about
Na,
love.
na, na, na.
But not just the vocal coach. They got Annie of the company.
No!
Yeah. And she goes, you don't need a coach. You could teach me a thing or two.
I am 100% sure
She didn't say
that she
that.
did not say that.
Pretty
Okay, fine. It was more like, guys, ano ba?
So how many times do we have to keep doing this?
Can you stay in tune?
Magpatulog naman kayo!
Sana i-play talaga every
At saka yung,
Wednesday.
I'm a vocal coach, not a miracle worker. Okay, fine. It was more like that.
Oh my
Del got to
God.
hear that because I'm sure she feels as great about it as you do.
Ay, nako.
Alright, top 10.
Okay, here we go.
Hindi ako makamove on.
Kasi wala na, di na natin kailangan mag-top 10. Okay na yan eh.
Hey, hello to Yeto, blast from the past, and he just wanted us to greet the director of the Civil Service Commission in Bataan Field Office. Happy birthday to Director Ed Cruz. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
And also, Povsky would like to greet the teachers and kids over at Apple Tree Class Picture Day today, and to Teacher Maricel. So, hello kids.
Ayun.
Good morning.
Joti was like, Jadine, Kathniel, Liz Quinn. Yan ang mga love team goals. Chico Del.
Nax! Chidel.
Chidel.
Di ba we were supposed to...
Zenti Zenzens goes, sapul na sapul pa ni Chico ang mga nota sa kanta na yan.
Oh naman.
Oo, so sa kantang to, kuwang-kuha mo yung mga nota eh.
Alam mo, I am in tune. Stop spreading lies.
Talk about love.
Oh,
You and
baby.
me together. It's nice.
No, baby. Wala namang oh, baby dun sa
Eh,
kanta.
modern na
Nag-iimbento
tayo.
ka.
Modern na tayo.
It's great. It really made my week.
Ay, nako.
I'm so happy.
Lipstick ni Meng, ako, umaasa pa rin. Let me do you a solid one.
At saka, hello, the biggest clue as to why there cannot be a 90s love team anymore, that there's no chance.
Oh.
The biggest clue of all.
Oh.
Hello, Del is probably like breastfeeding now. So wala na, tapos na yun.
Nok, so hurt ka pa sa lagay. Del is probably breastfeeding now. That should have been me.
Ew.
Ayan na, nagtakip na ng mukha si Bea. She is hiding under her shirt.
No, I mean like, diba?
There is a faceless woman laughing into
Oh
a
my
microphone.
gosh, para tayong may jeep na busina ng jeep. May tuloy-tuloy. No, pero like, I'm just saying. That's the only reason. Kung ba't
Had
di
it
kami
not been for
nagkatuloy.
the, alam mo si Del kasi, no?
Nag-move on na si Del eh.
Kung hindi lang nanlandi si Del ng iba, di dapat.
Oo naman.
Okay na sana kayo.
I mean, come on. I mean, like, paano pa?
Hindi, bebas mo na sana siya kayo.
I mean, guys, paano pa ako manliligaw? I mean, nalanta na yung roses.
You know what?
Tsaka natunaw na yung chocolates.
You know what?
So
I'm gonna call Del.
So
That's it. I'm calling Del. I'm calling Del.
so painful na.
I hope she picks
I
up.
mean, what are you talking about? Hello.
Del. Del. I'm sorry. This is not like official, but we're calling you because Chico has something he needs to tell you.
Bakit ba? Hindi kasi, alam mo ba ginawa ni Gino?
Wait, are we on air?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
We are?
We are.
Yeah, you're on air.
Okay, I'm scared.
And you know, and you know what he did? He played Talk About Love.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And then now
it
they're
was
all
beautiful,
talking.
right?
Yeah.
So now they're all
really
like,
enjoyed it.
there's an explosion of tweets. Like,
Gino, you're such a jerk.
no, but he was in the bathroom, so you know, and that makes me less of a jerk because he was in the bathroom, and people did request for it, and I promised Bea that I would make her hear
because
it.
I wanted to hear it though.
And here's the thing. Now everyone's doing that whole like, you know, is there still a chance for the 90s love team thing?
Ano ba,
So,
kadiri?
no, here's the thing. And here's the thing. I was saying na parang, guys, the biggest clue why there can no longer be a 90s love team. And I said, hello, at this very moment, as we speak, Del is probably breastfeeding her baby. So wala na eh. Sabi ko,
So it's your fault daw
Sabi ko-
kasi nanlandi ka daw ng iba.
sabi ko, paano ko paliligawan si Del?
Wait.
Say the word.
Tapos sabi ko, Del, I was like, paano yan? Yung mga roses na ibibigay ko sa kanya, nalanta na. Yung mga chocolates, natunaw at minanggam na.
Alam mo,
Kaya
mahiya ako
binigay
sa
ko na lang
sarili
sa
mo.
boylet.
Binigay na lang sa boylet. Sayang naman eh.
Sayang naman.
Oh my gosh,
Okay.
Del. Kanina pa ako tanong-tawa.
Now you understand why I had to call
We
you.
had to call.
Oh my gosh, Gino, how could you do that?
I needed
Chico,
your-
how could you say that?
I needed your voice in all of it. I wanted to give you a chance to defend yourself.
There's no defending myself. I just don't know why he's saying these lies.
Pinaasa mo lang daw siya.
Ay, nako, grabe. Alam mo yun, yung parang ano, yung parang nung
Sa'yo nakasalala yung kaligayahan niya tapos binigay mo sa iba.
Oo, sige. So, ano, ganun na ba? Ganun na ba tayo? Ano na magagawin ko?
Oo, di ba? Kaya pag tuwing nakikita ko yung mga sexy billboards mo, mapapatingala ako, makita ko tong sexing nasa billboard.
Kadiri ka talaga.
Tapos sabihin ko, sayang, ang gwapo pa naman yan.
or better yet, nakatingin sila sa sexy billboard mo, di ba? Tapos parang sabi niya, sayang si Del, parang may iba na siya. So titingin siya sa kaliwa, dun sa Svensson ni billboard ni Schneider. Ikaw na lang.
Sabi nga naman.
So, ako may kasalanan.
Oo.
Ikaw daw.
Ay,
Tapos sabi ko, sayang tong babaeng to. Sayang tong bebas na to. Napaka-manish pa naman yan.
Napaka-managed ka pa naman daw noon.
Hoy, tumahimik ka.
Gosh.
Ang sakit sa ulo.
Oo,
Ano ba to?
actually.
Del, pwede mo rin naman sabihin, Chico, ikaw rin, napaka-managed mo noon.
Manish ba siya?
Ay, nako.
Ay.
Sabi ni,
Gosh.
what's this? Barge. Grabe yung kadiri ni Delamar Aria. Punong-puno ng conviction.
Conviction.
Hindi kasi, I really can't believe he's telling me this now.
No, and like,
Wait, had he told you this earlier? Would there have been a chance?
Oh my
No,
gosh.
kasi parang gusto
nako, baka ang itim ni Cooper.
super, they're laughing at us. So, Chico, why are you saying that? I think that.
kung nagkataon. Hello, Cooper!
Hi, Cooper.
He doesn't understand, thank God.
Tapos sabi ni Kamidake, bakit ganun? Parang kinikilig ako. Parang something is wrong. Something is just wrong here.
Jay Ryan just tweeted me the picture of your CD. The
Yeah, that's the
album
CD.
cover. It's great.
Tapos si Ray Stan Chico was saying, ano ba yan? Guys, paano ako manliligaw? Sabay, yuck!
I know. That's the last thing you want the girl to
I
say.
know, right?
Ay, nako. Nothing like being featured in a billboard to get you talking, no? to get you talking about these things.
Wala lang. Okay.
Ayun na. Yun lang yun. Kaya
Yun lang ba yun?
We were supposed to do the top 10 eh. Kaya lang hindi
It's not gonna happen.
We got distracted.
Much like the 90s love team, it will not happen.
Napaano lang kasi na parang...
Ang tanong dyan, bakit?
Hindi, di ba nga?
Ikaw nga daw.
Sabi nga ni Butter Baby eh. Talagang na kay Del eh. Kay Del kaya nabuwag yung 90s love team. Kasi sabi nga niya, di ba, Pinoy na Pinoy ako eh.
Ay.
Hindi yun ang trait
diba?
eh.
Hindi yun yung wala mo eh.
Hindi yun eh. Hindi yun, Chico. Hindi yun ang deal breaker eh.
Kasi naman si Del.
Ano nga ba, Del? Ano nga ba? Enlighten na.
Hindi kasi that's the problem eh. Si Del kasi may preference. Hindi, okay. Let's not use that word.
Hindi, alam mo kung bakit. Ay, ayoko na.
Never mind. Sige na,
okay.
magta-top 10 na muna kami.
Thanks,
Okay.
Del.
Thanks, Del. Later. Later's Del.
Wala na tayong oras.
Wala na ba tayong oras? Just a couple na lang.
Mga tatlo.
Sige. The top 10 courtesy of I Am Alan Todd. Ikaw nag-play ka na song eh. The top 10, I don't mean to brag, but let's start off with Kiko Monster. I don't mean to brag, but I'm allergic pag hindi original. Kaya ako, I don't go for those fakes talaga. I go only for Class A.
Class A fake.
Social ako eh. Class A lang. And RX No Namer says, I don't mean to brag, but I may not have a salary as high as yours, but at least I don't live a stressful life owned by the corporate world.
Yeah.
It's a different kind of yabang.
Yeah.
Di ba, when you're thinking about it, parang, look, I'm not stressed.
It's a yabang of freedom.
And ano pa rin yan it's a very, I mean, it's a solid argument.
Yes.
McLuey says, I don't mean to brag, but I actually don't need to go to the gym. Batak na ako without the gym.
Wow.
Pero may
mga
mga
tao
taong
talaga
ganyan,
Yeah, they're
ano
just...
yun? Ectomorph?
Okay.
There are 3 types of bodies. Endomorph, exo yata. Or something.
Yeah, something.
Okay.
Parang the thin, the chubby, and the muscular. The muscular is the parang exo nga yata.
Wait, you know what? I'm gonna
Endo
check it out.
is the thin, exo is the large. Meso! Di ba may mesomorph?
Meron pa. Wait, here.
Mesomorph, I think, is the ano?
Ectomorph is payat. Mesomorph is the batak.
Is the batak.
Yeah, and then
mesomorph.
endomorph is the big.
The big. And Renz Rufil says, I don't mean to brag, but pag heartbroken ako, nakikipag-inuman ako. With the script.
Wow!
Oh, cool.
Ayun talaga. Tapos nagkakantahan sila habang umiinom sila. Ian Palma says, I don't mean to brag, but I only bathe in milk. Pag walang milk, okay na yung Evian.
No,
And the top,
Cleopatra.
diba? And the top, I don't mean to brag, but comes from the Jedi Master.
The Jedi Master says,
I don't mean to brag, but I don't look my age. At 44, mukha pa rin akong 43 na kinabukasan ng birthday.
That's great.
borderline. Pero pwede ba rin kasi yan eh. I don't look my age. At 31, I look 39.
Actually.
Yung mas matanda.
Tanda.
All right, so the top 10. I don't mean to brag, but if you want to join us, tweet us, twitter.com/RX931. Please include hashtag The Morning Rush and hashtag I don't mean to brag, but in all your tweets.
Can we say hi to Doc Carlo?
Hello, Doc Carlo!
Good morning. He's actually requesting for your goodbye song.
Ay, nako. Stop it!
I super.
Wow,
I want more.
Mga recording artists.
Ay, ganyan talaga.
Hi, I'm Gino.
I'm Chico.
Everybody know I'm a monster. RX 93.1.
I'm sure a lot of people are really excited for that one. But speaking of friends, well, I don't know. Do we consider her a friend?
Hoy! Excuse me.
Bigla may hoy!
Hey, but you know the Friends reunion, they say Matthew Perry's not gonna be.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
How can Chandler not be there?
Yeah, how can Chandler Bing not be
I
there?
hope they don't make it into like, they end up divorcing or something.
Huwag naman.
Kaming ganon.
No.
But they're gonna film him daw separately, diba?
Yeah,
Yeah.
parang on tape na lang. But I mean, it's different when you have all of them
All of
there
them
together.
It's like it's like the high school musical
Yeah.
without
Zac
Zac Efron. Parang that's
Troy
crazy.
Bolton.
Oo. Pero
But
actually,
I think that's worse because
kasi
he's
it's Zac Efron eh. He's
he's the star.
Yeah.
Unlike the 6 friends, they're equal billing.
Equal eh.
True.
Right?
Aw.
Ay nako.
Ay.
Ay nako. I feel sad now. sorry, nagpo-postpartum. I feel like they're my friends, that's why.
Yeah,
No, that's true.
Diba?
That's kind of how great they were.
Another feeling ko another parang sort of reunion you'll be having soon is with your team in Marie France.
Actually, no?
Di ba,
I
when you
know.
go there, you have a full team As in, before you even start with your first treatment, you'll have meetings first with your nutritionist, your doctor, your therapist, your slimming consultant.
And it's usually the same people, di ba?
Sila rin yun eh. So it's kind of, like I said,
You
it's
have a
going to be
core
like a
group.
reunion eh, di ba?
Actually, you know what I'm excited about? I kind of have bonded with some of the therapists.
It's
like,
true. It's true.
Two of them have become, like, I text them and they text me, and two of them got married.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Actually,
and one...
I remember one therapist was even telling me that parang to tell you to say thank you for the skirt that you gave her or something like that. Or that she was gonna give you a skirt. Or something to that effect.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, you really bond with them. But of course, before I ever decided to go for Marie France, I told them that, look, I'm not going to say this works and go through it if I am not convinced that it really works.
That's
Right.
true.
So one of the things that I decided was, okay, I told them, okay, if I'm going to do this, I'm not going to work out, and I'm not going to, no running,
No
no
yoga.
walking, no yoga, no aerobics.
Yeah.
Aerobics.
Aerobics.
Yeah, nothing.
Zumba.
No,
Zumba.
no Zumba. I just want to see if I were to just follow the programs that they give me, will it work? And true enough, at the beginning, syempre, you're kind of doubtful. Parang, I've seen it work on other people, but will it work on me? And it was maybe on the 5th week. Then it started. Then I saw the pounds just going, melting away.
Then it never stopped.
Yeah, I mean, every time I went back to the center and stepped on the weighing scale, I was a pound lighter, half a pound lighter, an inch here, a half an inch there, a centimeter. I mean, it was so gradual.
It's funny, no? How your pounds, the amount of pounds that you shed was so parang in sync with the amount of clothes you shed also. Na kumbaga parang an inch here, half an inch there. Ayun, paiksi rin ng paiksi yung mga damit mo.
You know how I am conservative when it comes to dressing up. But, of course, when you're trying to tell people something, a slimming center works, you can't do that bundled up.
Yeah.
No,
You have
and they
to
notice
show-
it kahit medyo balot ka.
Oh, well,
it really shows kasi yung bagsak ng clothes, it's a little better
At
than
saka you can't hide the bilbil if
Yeah.
you're yung tight clothes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like kunwari si Chico, nakaano naman siya, di naman siya nakahanging or whatever.
No.
Although I'm sure gusto niya.
there's
Ay,
a
nako.
desire.
But
You
the
have no
desire is
idea.
there. But yeah, and you hear people telling him all the time na parang, oh my God, you're so thin.
Oh, exactly. And I mean, of course, you can always hear us talk about it, but it's one thing to hear someone talk about it. It's another to experience it yourself. So if you want to go on your slimming journey with Marie France, now is the best time to call them, actually, because they're offering the 10 pounds in 1 month plan, and it's at 50% off. They extended it to January 23. So why not, do not miss the promo and call them at 894-BODY. That's 894-2639.
That's right. So go ahead. This is the perfect time, and we guarantee you, the moment you get to talk to the team before you even start your first treatment, it's nice to have like a game plan. Parang,
right.
this is what we're going to do. We're going to do these treatments first, and then this is what they do. You get excited, eh?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, let's do this. Let's do this.
So go ahead, end the struggle. Start slimming down with Marie France. Call Marie France today.
TMR. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster Radio RX 93.1. Time for the final top 10 for today. Thank you to I Am Alantot for suggesting this. I don't mean to brag, but let's start off with Hamilcar. I don't mean to brag, but tumawag sa akin yung Bangko Sentral. Muutang na naman.
Nox!
Talagang,
Ano pangalan mo? World Bank?
I know, right? Humdinger says, I don't mean to brag, but I don't have to sleep with a boss to get promoted. Hey.
Voter.
Snap.
Grabe.
Ian Palma says, I don't mean to brag, but if I don't have it, I don't want it.
Wow.
That's hard.
Ganun ka.
Okay.
Yeah.
There are so many things I don't have that I want.
Hindi, tsaka it's not just material eh.
Right.
Because even people that you want, you know,
Right.
Diba?
Right. Hindi, pero kasi alam mo yung very zen yung ibang people na parang, okay, since I can't have it, then I'll stop
yeah,
wanting it.
that's
Kasi
true.
ganun lang kadali
Yeah.
for them.
but for me it's not. I am a creature of wants.
Me too.
Ako din.
I'm not a creature of wants. I'm a creature of desires.
Desires.
Let's take it up a notch.
It's not just a want, it's a
It's
desire.
a desire.
Erotophobia says, I don't mean to brag, but yeah, your bed may be nicer, but it's also emptier.
May
Ako,
smog
judge
pa.
lang yung bed ko, pero lagi may laman.
Kumbaga ikaw naka-memory foam pero mag-isa.
Oh. Ako, daming
Good
memories.
choice.
Daming
Pero-
memories.
My bed has a lot of memories.
Too many.
Erotophobia says, I don't mean to brag, but my mom lets me eat a cookie before dinner.
Oh, exactly. Switching it up.
Damn.
I know, right?
Move over. We've got a badass in here.
Yeah.
Raj Ash says, economy class? Ano yun? Wait, you mean people actually fly without butler service? That's so tragic.
OMG.
That's so tragic.
That's so tragic.
And from,
Tsaka it's
Like,
the whole-
OMG, that's so tragic.
I know, right? From Raj Ash, I don't mean to brag, but I constantly have to get a new passport kasi napupuno lagi ng immigration stamps yung sa akin. Love that. I love it when it's so puno.
Yeah,
Love
and
that.
it's so nice to look at.
Diba?
Alam mo, you remember
Yeah.
like,
At saka yung-
it all sort of floods back in.
Yeah.
Like
Traveler.
like one
Yeah.
time, there was this ito one,
Tinan mo si Traveler Bea.
no, yung huli namin na trip.
Oh.
So when the
Namin?
immigration guy,
Namin?
wait, when the immigration guy was supposed to stamp na, diba?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he goes to the parang first place, parang flip, 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 flip. He looks at me, tapos gusto ko like, I know, right? I know, right?
I'm a jet setter.
It's so puno.
I know.
Parang gusto mo talagang,
So,
I know exactly what you're thinking.
oh,
tapos yung
Meg.
inaano pala, pag hindi, tinitignan ka pala niya for a different reason.
Ay,
also.
nako, no.
It's like,
No.
so yan pala.
No.
Yan pala si Baby
No.
Whale.
Hello. Ano kaya? Iwalay kaya, di ba? Isa-isa yun. Oh my gosh, says.
Di ba kayo usually
I don't mean to brag, but
Look at him. Whoa. No, this is actually a legit question. During immigration, are you the type who lines up in different lines?
not
or
different lines, pero one at a
Nasa
time.
likod. Oh, diba?
One at a time.
One at a time naman talaga, di ba?
Well, unless you're a family, di ba?
Well,
Ah,
usually pag
But
may kids.
alam mo, usually
pag may
pumapayag
kids.
sila. Pag
Ah, really?
Yeah. Couples, they allow it.
Oh my
Sometimes, it
gosh.
depends on the immigration
Or maybe
officer.
which countries. Oh my gosh.
Hindi na ako yan,
I don't mean to brag, but ang ilong ko pointed. Yung sayo, disappointed. Sama. Mr. Hughes said, Mr. Hughes! Ngayon ko lang na-get. Mr. Hughes kasi. I don't mean to brag, but I don't have to ask friends for coffee, then try to swindle the money out of them. RC Bernabe says, I don't mean to brag, but I don't sweat. I glisten. Pero some people do, ha?
Yeah.
Hindi siya mukhang pawis, mukha siyang glow.
It's an after-workout glow.
And
I
you know
love
how some
it.
people,
It's so
they still
nice.
look so bango even when
Yeah.
they sweat.
Yeah.
Even when you already smell them that they're baho, they
Yeah.
still look bango.
Yeah, that's how I feel after I play tennis.
So do you actually make it a habit to
No.
To
No.
smell.
No.
Smell.
No. Raj Ash says, I don't mean to brag, but you know, one time I told Meryl, can you please tell them about that time that I mistook your Oscar for an ashtray? Those were the days. Nakakainis!
Please tell Meryl. Yuck!
Hindi, kay Meryl niya sinasabi, can you please tell them about that time when you know, I mistook your Oscar for an ashtray? This survey says, I don't mean to brag, but I have a bearskin rug in my room. It's actually not dead. It's just afraid to move when I'm around.
Ano ka, Chuck Norris? Ano ka, Chuck Norris? It's just lying
It's
down
just
there because it's so
there.
scared and petrified.
It's just
of
scared to
what I
move when
might
I'm
do.
around. And then one more from this survey. I don't mean to brag.
This survey?
Yeah, yun yung pangalan niya, this survey. Para sasabihin ko, this survey says,
Okay.
Get it? Like Family Feud.
Yeah.
So this survey says, I don't mean to brag, but I can make fire by rubbing 2 ice cubes together.
So they'll do Chuck Norris.
Very Chuck Norris. Lilo Boy says, I don't mean to brag, but I never look at price tags. Don't even ask me how much something is.
No.
Nah, I don't check the price. You know that
I
song?
don't.
No.
Never mind.
Is that
Is it a rap song?
Yeah.
Yung mga Prada.
No, that's Gucci,
I
Louis,
got
Louis,
no
Fendi,
type.
Fendi,
No
Prada,
type.
them
No
basically.
type.
Oh my gosh, I
I ain't
just
got no
love
type.
I love Adele's rapping.
Yung kay Nicki Minaj?
Yeah.
Yung Monster.
Monster.
Yeah, we should have that, no?
I know, right? And the top, I don't mean to brag, but comes from RC Bernabe.
RC Bernabe said.
I don't mean to brag, but I am all my exes the best they ever had. And for my non-exes, I'm the one that got away.
I'm there. The one that got away.
Nakakainis.
got away.
And then tsaka talaga yung, with my exes, I'm the best they ever had. And for my non-exes, I'm the one that got away. Dapat bato lang eh. Dapat bato lang eh. Yeah, the one that got away.
Exactly.
All right. Do we have one?
What about us?
Oh, man.
I don't mean to brag, but
Oh, it's so bad.
what are we really proud of?
so
To the point
yabang
na
eh.
hindi na siya pride, brag na siya. Pero why not?
Sige,
Di ba?
fine.
Why not? O sige, ako. I don't mean to brag, but I think mai-impress ka when you see my collection.
Sino ka?
Before when I was
Sino
starting,
ka? Sino si ka?
No. I mean like whoever. I mean like in general.
Okay.
Hindi kasi before, whenever I'd be like talking about
Your collection.
my collection, when I'm in the forums,
Yeah.
I'm really like,
Parang sheepish.
no be here. Hindi kasi like I wouldn't dare call
Yeah.
myself a collector in front of all those collectors.
I see.
But as the years have gone by,
The year. As the year. No, year.
as the year has gone by,
Year.
I really feel like I'm
And
a
I have
peer.
yet to
Okay.
see it.
And well, there's nothing to see. There's still boxes. Pero give me 2 months.
Okay. Tapos 2 months from now, puro na naman boxes. Aminin mo, ganun
No,
yung
the boxes
mangyayari.
will never go away. But at least there'll be a display.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm confident, even if I were to talk to like the real collectors,
Yeah.
na parang hindi na ako mapapahiya because I really think it's impressive already.
Okay. I have none.
So I'm not afraid to make yabang kasi I'm really proud of it.
Mine's so different though.
Okay.
I don't mean to brag, but I don't need to post photos at the gym to convince myself that I'm fit. You know what I
that's
mean?
true.
You know, like people that are I'm sure they are.
Yeah.
There are people that always post and yung tipo naka-sports bra pa and
Yeah.
they're super fit. But I'm the type where it's just like I just work out and then that's it.
I have a
Don't
feeling.
deprive us of people posting in their
Sports bra.
bras. Yeah.
Ako nga eh, like if ever I would post a gym picture,
Yeah.
it would be to be like, look, I'm in a gym.
Everybody!
Oh my God. Even if I just went there to like treadmill or
I'm
do
in
a
a
couple of crunches,
here.
I'm in a
here.
gym.
But yeah, I don't, unless I feel like I really had a good workout. Or
Ako-
like, yeah, I don't mean to brag, but I don't, parang my progress is slow, but there's progress.
I find it funny lang, no, that like people have so many different reasons for, like, kunwari, with me, I post photos like that, obviously not because I think I'm fit, but because I need to remind myself why I do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
get
it's my version of self-motivation.
But there's others kasi talaga I have in mind. So they post so many gym photos. And it's like, this could be their passion.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just leave it alone.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah.
with most of the stuff that we say on
Online,
air.
yeah.
True.
No, I mean even on air, parang it really is about intention.
Yeah.
Kasi sometimes two people are doing exactly the same
Same
thing.
thing.
They're posting exactly the same caption. One, you're like, go for it. And the other one, you're like, yuck.
Oo.
Yeah.
It's all about intention. Eh. So if
Yep.
you feel like they're doing it because it's their passion, you're okay with it.
Yeah.
If you feel like they're posturing, then you
Yeah.
don't like
But
it.
there's
Then you don't
there's
like
like there's this one person I have in mind. It's like it's their passion, but at the same time it's a humble brag
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's like there's
Yeah.
there's that fine line.
Oh, I can't think of anything that I want to brag
Kaya
about.
mo yan.
No, I really can't. Because most of the things that I jokingly brag about are actually things that I'm not too proud of. Or they're not really my strong suits, and that's why. Like, it's kind of like a defense mechanism. You know what I mean?
Tell us how you really
But what would you
feel.
want to brag about?
Yeah.
Gaming,
Like really, like you're an awesome gamer.
I'm a fantastic
Oh,
gamer.
yan na. See? Pinapaano ko na, no?
I'm fantastic.
No, but see what I did? Like, I made you ask me, therefore I wouldn't have to like say it for myself.
Right. right.
I'm like the Brad Pitt of gaming.
Oh, no. Why did we get him started?
I'm like the
Why
Brad Pitt
did
of
we get him
gaming.
started?
Like,
Alam mo
you
yung
know,
pakipot lang siya.
sorry, you know, like during the StarCraft 2, when StarCraft 2 came out, like I was Platinum League. Yeah. And like when the professional Korean gamers were here, they actually pitted me against them. And I lasted for like 10 minutes. It's not bad. Though.
Kainis.
Boom! In your face.
Are you excited about the Michael Fassbender Assassin's Creed?
Yeah.
It looks awesome.
Yeah. But also because it's Michael Fassbender. And I feel like...
No,
no matter
that's what I'm thinking.
No matter
Usually,
what movie you put him
I
in.
mean, with all due respect to
Yeah.
like gaming movies.
Because gaming movies usually suck.
They usually suck. At saka usually, no.
Respect.
Because usually they're like low budget.
Yeah.
Tapos the artistas are not the A-listers.
Ah.
And I'm like, Michael
You know what
Fassbender.
else? You know what else you're gonna be excited for? Warcraft.
Warcraft.
It's Ragnar Lothbrok.
I want to see lang. I'm not familiar with
Go
the
ahead,
game.
snore.
I'm not familiar with the game at all.
Okay.
But I super know one thing about that, and I'm such a big fan.
Which one? Of Assassin's Creed? Huh?
Deathwing.
Deathwing, what's that?
Oh.
Because it's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
I mean,
Oh,
I know
yeah.
nothing about the game, but because it's a dragon.
Game,
No,
you
but
know.
there are so many things to be excited
I've read
about.
about him.
They have griffins and wolves.
Para siyang
and-
Smaug.
Yeah.
Nagsasalita siya, di ba?
Yeah, tapos nagkakaanak din siya. Tapos may mga, yun yung
I
mga
just love
dragons
it. He's
sa labas.
awesome. And the Deathwing statue is like awesome.
Yeah.
It's the most awesome thing in the world.
Super cool. Super cool gaming stuff.
Anyway, we should go. We should go before we end up struggling.
There we go. Super cool. Woo woo.
Ooh, super cool tennis stuff.
Gaming. Woo woo.
Federer.
Yeah,
Ooh.
woo woo. Hey.
Hey.
See? See?
Hey.
See?
Hey.
Okay. Alam mo, balimbing ka.
Not Federer.
Wala kang camp.
Anyone but Federer.
Yan. See?
Okay, we gotta go.
We gotta go.
We'll see you guys. Enjoy the rest of the
We'll
ride.
see you guys.
Bye-bye.
Enjoy the rest of the
Ah.
ride. Bye-bye.
What?
Pwede kaming mag-hangout ni Bea.
Bakit?
Why?
Birds of the same feather flock together. Birds of the same feather
And just because
flock
of that,
together.
It's so beautiful.
let's play it again. Talk about love.
No!
Oh man.
And just because.
No!
Oh man.
Talk about love.
No! You jerk!
Seriously, we gotta go. Request for it all throughout the rest of the day. Why
Yeah.
not? It is a riot. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Gino.
I'm Chico.
Hey everybody, I'm there.
Everybody know RX 93.1.